Let's just talk about what's going to unfold tomorrow. On Monday, we're not going to let you get blue and down because we have a great game of cricket that's happening in the evening. That's Chennai playing Rajasthan, and both teams are coming off wins. Both teams are coming off good wins. Remember, Chennai bowled Punjab out pretty cheap. Deepak Chahar had a great game, and Rajasthan kind of did that heist in the end. Chris Morris beating Delhi. So both teams are seeming very positive, Joy, going into this.
Yeah, it's going to be a good match because I'm glad that Rajasthan won that match because it set up this match a bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Had Rajasthan like Sunrisers fallen far behind, then you don't get that sort of excitement. I think these two teams are evenly matched. The fact that the other good thing is that David Miller has struck form. It's important for them that David Miller strikes form, but because with Ben Stokes not there, having your gun international batsman strike form, now all they're looking at is saying that Josh Buttler is too good a player to keep failing. Yeah. At some point in time, Josh Buttler is going to get it right. And the day Josh Buttler gets it right, he can win a game by himself. So they're looking at this and saying, you know what, on this pitch, we'll fancy our chances. Jaydev has not bowled badly. We have a chance. And I think that's a fair call to say that, Rajasthan's going to come into this with a bit of momentum.
Michael, I mean, Ben Stokes, big shoes to fill, right? When you lose him after one game, it's almost impossible to fill those shoes. But as they say, from adversity, trying to find opportunity. I think the opportunity that Rajasthan has found here is that Josh Buttler comes to open. You like that. You like that Josh Buttler comes to open. And that David Miller has hit the ground running.
Yeah, Miller's in fine form, left-hander, similar to Ben Stokes. So in terms of batting, I think it's almost like for like. But you miss, obviously, Ben's 2 to 4 overs. Depending on the pitch, that's pretty much what he always bowls. He's consistently a 4-over bowler. I just think Chris Morris's performance and him getting him over the line with the bat, that's the one area of Chris Morris's game that I've been dying to see for a long while. Is he's a better batter than we've seen. He can properly play, as we saw in that tight chase. He can strike a ball. He used his brain at the right time because he didn't try and. I know it's going against what I've said, but his mindset is to hit sixes. But when it wasn't there, he just get off strike and make sure that we're keeping the scoreboard ticking, and that's the kind of player he should be. He should be scoring more consistent runs in T20 cricket than he has done. And I just wonder whether that boost in confidence will do the world of good for him. Chennai, look, I agree with you. I think Chennai, from the Dad's Army days in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, where they just look like Dad's Army, they have had a spring of life. They seem to be a little bit more buoyant, whether it's the Moeen Ali signing. I'm not too sure. Sam Curran, obviously youthful as well, but MS Dhoni had a bit of a breather. He's not really fired with the bat yet, but you can tell he's up for this challenge. And I like all their combinations, but I can't help but think that the last four, it's all written in the stars. You've got Rohit Sharma, he'll be captain in a team. Virat Kohli, he'll be captain in a team. Rishabh Pant, he'll be captain in a team. And MS Dhoni. The 4 superstars of Indian cricket will all be captain in the qualifiers. I can see it in the stars already.
The foreign captains are standing and going, what about us? We want a piece of the action.
No chance.
Looking tough, though. You're right. It is looking tough. But that's the thing with MS Dhoni. We look at that team, right? Joy, they've got so many batting options and so many bowling options that they haven't really needed MS Dhoni, the batsman, so far, because look, they're batting down to like 8 or 9 almost, right?
Yeah, they're batting. I mean, Chahar is batting at 11.
Chahar. Yeah, correct. They're batting till 11 because they've got Shardul Thakur who can really hit. He's at 10. Bravo's at 9. What's going on? They don't need. That's crazy.
So they don't need MS to fire. If MS can just stay behind the stumps, give the advice that he does, control his bowlers and just be MS, that's still good enough for them. And look, that's the point. MS is a good enough batsman. At some point in time, he's going to give you some runs. So that's not their problem. Their only problem is that their upfront batsmen have to keep giving runs. They need to keep getting runs. See, last time they got an easy chase because Deepak Chahar decimated the Punjab batting. Yeah. So what they need to do is prove that they can chase 175, 180 consistently. That's the big challenge for this team. If they can do that,
Sorry, Joe, I've just realised that the reason why Chennai are so strong this year is because they've got the nicest man in their squad in the game, Cheshwar Pujara. He is the nicest man. That spiritual home of Moeen's, it's because of Pujara as well. He is a gem of a human being. They've got a lovely squad generated.
I would like to see Pujara perhaps play a game or two. I mean, he has got a 40-odd ball century in Mushtaq Ali, right? In Syed Mushtaq Ali, he's got a 40-ball century. It's not that he got, but right now they're literally jostling for space because Robin Uthappa sitting outside saying, well, I mean, I'm here, but he's not getting a game. And there's a good traffic jam. Do you just think they need one more infusion of proper 140, 145 pace in their bowling attack? Michael?
Yeah, I think they could do with that. But MS Dhoni, in his time in the IPL, he's managed to manoeuvre teams and get them winning. And he's not always had the express pace. He just knows how to manoeuvre the tactics, use the right bowlers at the right time. I guess the one doubt for Chennai is when they bat first. I still think that they're a team that doesn't quite go for the 210s, 220s. And it'd be interesting tomorrow night on the same venue that we've seen tonight. Whoever wins the toss has a big advantage. It's massive chase there. Chennai if they chase, I think they'll win. Rajasthan if they chase, I think it'll be a good chance that Rajasthan will win. I think the toss is, and I agree with Simon Doolan on commentary, they do have to do something about this second innings. It's becoming a little bit unfair on the team that loses the toss, particularly bowling with the soap bar pretty much from the second over. So something needs to do with that, but I think the toss is going to play a big part tomorrow night.
The dew, yes, the dew. It is becoming a serious step. I mean, you're calling it a soap bar, which means it's becoming pretty serious. All right, so probably looking at Chennai not making any changes, or looking at Rajasthan perhaps not making any changes, but then you never know, right? Sometimes teams just come up and say, we've got 4 changes like Hyderabad did to us yesterday, and you're just scratching your head and going, what? 4? What? What's going on here? So if one of those things...
come on, MS isn't changing.
MX is not. No, MX is not changing.
He's too busy. He doesn't want to have a team meeting. He doesn't want to speak to the coach about changes.
That's right.
Waste of time.